it's amazing what your brain can do whenever you don't have help. Just figured it out. Stressing over this all day because I have nobody come over here and help me and flip this thing like this so I can jack it up and then set the other one on it. But I was sitting inside for about a couple hours and realized, well, I do have a beam right here, and I just need a little come along right there. And yeah, I had a engine stand, so your tools never let you down. And obviously it's not nobody else's fault that I don't have help. I'm just saying, like, everybody's been busy right now and I gotta get some things done, so had to figure out the way. But we're about to get the Duramax back here and get the other bed unbolted because we got to throw this bed on there, and then we'll start debadging the Duramax and doing a couple things like we need to do to it. Alright, so as you can see, we got the Duramax back here. We got to unbolt the bed, put the straps in it, and lift the bed, leave it right there, and move it over here, come in here, and then put this exact color bed on it. We got the old bed off, and we're about to put the new bed on. Got the bed on. As you can see, I'll be honest, I didn't expect to even get a color match bed this soon. I plan on painting the other one I had on here, but it's hard to see because it's very scratched and dirty, but they're the same color. I checked the paint codes and everything off the truck it came off of, and same as that color. Now we have to put the old goodies on here. Got this backup camera little housing deal, and then a new handle, of course, because they always break in this one, and this one's actually broken too. So we're gonna install these little jewels on here. Gotta run the wire all the way through the frame up to the front, but I don't really know if we're gonna do that today. But we'll definitely run this one. Probably run this one down here somewhere so we can unplug it quickly when we take tailgate and stuff off. And there's a nice little plug-in right here. I'm gonna try to mate them together down there at the end of the tailgate, so it's easy to disconnect and connect whenever I want to take tailgate off. And then this little jewel here came with a I tried finding these in singles because this was by itself, and these two were together by themselves. This little thing was like 30 bucks with the little factory backing or housing plate, and then by itself it was like 35. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna get a free one of these and just throw it on my other truck, I guess, or give it to somebody. But yeah, I'm gonna put a link in the description for both of them, and if y'all want, I can go and buy it too and add it to your truck. I feel like it's a cool little deal. It'd be cool to have a backup camera in this 07. So to get this wire ran down, there's a little hole back here, or right there, or right there. We'll probably go through here, it's probably easier. So I'm gonna use my TIG wire, and we're gonna tape the other wire to the TIG wire, and try to run it down straight so we can get it through that hole. So it's the next day here. We actually got the taillights on and the handle and stuff on the truck. So we got the taillights on yesterday, and we got the camera handle, guard, whatever you want to call it, and the handle itself on the truck, and we got it all wired up and stuff. And don't worry about this. I gotta put the tow package back under it whenever I finish cutting it, because the guy who had the truck before me actually had that welding bed on, as y'all seen in one of the previous videos of this truck. And the tow package was lowered about like four inches or so it hangs very low, and I don't like the way it looks very ugly. So I took it off and just put a bumper hitch right there to pull my trailer for now, until I modify the trailer hitch, or until I get another one. So now what we're going to do is go into taking this molding off and taking all this off the windows, take all the glue off, and then we will get to washing it, and then we'll get to trying to buff the truck. Went to Harbor Freight and I got a couple little things. Buffer wheel, and I got a couple different pads. So this is the ultra polish, this is fine, and this is coarse. I'll be honest, I've never buffed a day in my life, so this is definitely gonna be fun. I tried it a little bit on one side over here, and it got sketchy because it was just spinning way too fast. As you can see my hand marks, but I mean, it buffed out decent for just one little wipe. So I feel the whole truck's gonna be very clean when I get done. I just gotta figure out how to do it without my anxiety going crazy, because I tell you, one speed ain't it. My buffer has got one speed on it, and it's freaking scary. But I wonder if I can use a grinder or something with like a variable speed. I don't know. So if any of you guys have advice on how to buff, because I know I'm probably gonna mess this up, please leave a comment in the comment section below what to use, what y'all use, and the best way to do it. So along with all that stuff, I actually got the Meguiar's mirror glaze. Also, wasn't sure what else to really get, but Meguiar's is pretty good, so I assume their buffer stuff would be good as well. Once again, leave a comment section below if you have something I use specifically for this, because I've never did this a day in my life. This is gonna be the first truck I ever buffed. So don't hate, please, because I have no clue what I'm doing. So we're gonna heat this strip up right here, and then we're gonna peel it off, try to heat the glue up, and then where we don't rip none of the paint. I don't have a heat gun, so don't judge me, and don't do this to your truck because you're probably gonna burn it. But I got a torch, so that's what we're gonna use. got the truck all debadged. We got all the glue off. There's still some little bit of glue here and there on there. And then we got the truck washed. Now I did start buffing the hood a little bit. And I did start buffing this fender a bit. The hood's got this freaking stuff on the clear coat, I think I mentioned before, and that's just gonna be like that until I get a new hood. So I'm probably gonna buy a new hood and then maybe hood stack this. I don't know yet, but we'll see in the future. But we're gonna finish buffing this side. I buffed the whole other side already, and I just need the, I gotta wet sand a lot of this right here, this glue and stuff. Got wet sand a lot of that off, get that off. And all this over here, and we can buff this whole thing, wet sand the whole thing and buff it. I just wanted to wait, do this side with y'all guys so you can kind of see kind of how to do it if you don't know how, because I don't really know how either, but I watched a couple YouTube videos and watched a couple people do it before, so we're gonna see what you can do. You can already see the difference. I mean, it's still scratched. I didn't cut it too much. I don't really, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so, but compared to my door, that fender's way better in the hood. So unfortunately, my buffer don't have, like I said before, my buffer has, it's one speed, it's not variable. So right now we're using my drill. And props to this thing. It's did almost the whole truck so far, and the only thing I'm missing is the top and the side right here I showed y'all. Damn drill is A1. But we're using these two. I dropped my freaking fine cut one and this oil over here. It's freaking full of oil. I dropped it in there. It rolled off. But these two have been doing good. I use this one only if it's like a wet sanded and it's hella scratched. I'll use that one to get it mostly cut down and then go back over with this to finish kind of polishing it out. Let's get to finish buffing this damn truck so we can go and take some pictures of it. So we just taped up everything, so when we get ready to buff, we don't hit none of the black trimming and get all that white stuff all over it. But this is what 1000 grit looks like. Sand it on 1000, try to get it smooth as possible. There's no like bumps or anything. And now we're about to go over with the 4000 grit. Or 5, I think either 4 or 5000, I can't remember. Let's see. I'll say it. But I think it's 5,000 grit, because I have 6,000 in there, it's a lot softer. Go back over it with the 5,000 grit, get it as smooth as possible. We're actually gonna go over pretty much the whole truck with the 5,000 grit. So get all the deep scratches out, or try to anyway. This is what it looks like after I hit it with the 5,000. Just kind of roughs it up a little bit. Tries to get all the big scratches out of there. You can feel it as you're sanding. You can feel all the scratches like becoming even. You can see it's got a little gloss to it just from wet sanding it. Now we're about to hit it with the old buffer drill over there. See how she comes out. Here with a more coarse pad. As you can see, it's still got some scratches up there, but we're gonna go back over it. We're gonna hit this bottom with the course twice, and we'll go over the whole thing once with the course right here, and then once with the fine cut. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like after. So we are done buffing the truck, and honestly, I can't believe we buffed almost the whole truck with just a drill. It's pretty funny how it went pretty smooth. It was a Makita drill I've had for a long time, and it, I mean, it buffed damn near the whole truck. I mean, I didn't do the whole truck. I only did the bottom half, not the top half, just because of the windows and stuff like that, and feel like taping all off. I just wanted to get mainly all the badge stuff I did and fix all that, but there's still a lot of blemishes in it. I mean, I'm not perfect, so like I said, if any of you guys have any advice on doing this and what tools are best to use and easier way to use it, please drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know, you know, brand of tool or something that y'all use, or polish, or whatever y'all use. That's, you know, obviously I don't think Meguiar's is the best. There's other detailers out there that do pretty good, so leave a comment in the comment section below, let me know, so I can go pick something up and I can do better. Sorry about the wind noise, it's kind of windy out here, but here she is. She came up pretty good, but there's a lot of swirls you can see still. I didn't wipe it down. This is like, or wash it yet. This is directly after the buff. You can see, still see a lot of swirls in it. Now right here, I don't know why, but it feels so smooth. There's nothing there, but like you can see it. I guess I didn't cut deep enough with wet sanding and all that to get to it. Maybe it's too deep, but like I said, I don't feel anything. But you can see the markings. That's pretty much it for that side. But it shows all the little dings after it's buffed for sure. I mean, it's clean. It's not bad. It came out hella clean. I should say way better than it was. That's a good reflection. This side shows the dents a lot more. So I got a dent right here. Also, I sanded too much right here. Trying to get this little piece of glue right here, and this one I started using a razor blade after I did that. But got a dent in there. It's got freaking dent there, and there's one in the bed. We'll fix all that later though. It's more of a learning experience, and to kind of get the truck a little cleaner than it was, because it was freaking hella scratched. The hood, once again, I don't really know what the hell happened to the hood. Looks almost like battery acid or something got on it and ate it clear in spots, but I don't know. I want to hood stack this one. It's a nice big, like 8-inch right here, and then buy a new one as a replacement. Also went ahead and painted the frame so it didn't look so dang on ugly, because it was all rusty looking like this. I ain't get behind here yet because I gotta wash all that and make sure the paint sticks, but just a little rattle can paint job. And that's where my sticker was. That was on the frame. I scraped it off and painted it. Makes the truck look way better from afar, at least. The truck's not perfect. I'm not intending on it to be perfect, but I do want a little clean rig. It's my daily driver, so for now I wanted something to be, you know, kind of clean, something I could take pictures of and stuff. I mean, it's good. It's a little 20 feet away, 20 mile an hour job. So, I mean, it works. It'll do good for the camera, I guess. And there's a lot that obviously y'all probably questioned about, like the wheels. I got it dropped now. I got a color match bed and stuff like that. Well, I think last time y'all seen the truck, it had the welding bed on it, but I actually had a white bed on it. I had another regular gray bed on it. Now this is the granite gray metallic, I think it is, bed I found. I got lucky on, actually. I thought it was gonna take me forever to find one, because you can find the 4-door ones, which is a 5.5 foot beds, but this is a 6.5 foot, and it's harder to find, especially parting them out. So with the 6.5 foot bed this color. So I did a lot to it. I swapped lifts with a buddy of mine. I went down to stock suspension. I put 2-inch drop shackles in the back, and I lowered the front about another 2 inches or so. And I also did the whole leather and center console swap. Now I did put some armrests on it. I got I think it's a bottom piece at the house I gotta swap this out with, and I need a back to this too, but this side ain't so bad. The back's leather also, but it's kind of a little rough. But got the center console in here too. I got lucky and found all that. So yeah, there's a lot I've done to it so far since I've had it in like 2 months or 3 months or so. And we did it. I think I did new headlights before. Yeah, I did the headlight stuff before. On the last video I showed you of the truck. So yeah, it's a couple things I didn't post on here yet, but here she is. I wasn't sure if y'all guys like the Duramax content or not, but I mean, it's one of my projects, so it's gonna be posted on here anyway. All right, it's gonna be a wrap for today's video. We are gonna be ending it right here. I think I mentioned a couple things I was gonna do in this video also, but I'm not gonna lie, this video is already pretty long and it's got me wore out. So this is a sooner video. So like y'all said, you wanted to see more videos, so I'm posting this one. It's probably 2 or 3 days after the other one dropped. It's a side-by-side, so I'll be having another one coming up soon. Just kind of tackle these projects I got to do and throw them on here with y'all. Try to get more content out there for y'all like y'all demand. So we're gonna get this on the roll, but give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'm out.